What's up, y'all? We're out here at Texas Ski Ranch once again. It's kind of windy, but it's always still kind of butter here. But yeah, Tom Knotek is gonna show up today. We're gonna hop out there on the water with him and film him do a ton of tricks and maybe ask him some questions along the way. You guys have seen him on the channel quite a bit, but yeah, I figured I'd let you guys get to know him better. And yeah, let's get our stuff put on and we'll go meet him.
I don't have chicken legs.
Yo! Just hopped out here on the water with Tom. I know y'all seen him before, but if you guys don't already follow him on Instagram, make sure you guys do that. I'll leave the link to all of his social accounts in the description below. But yeah, let's just get started, I guess. Where are you from, bro?
I'm from like the border of Illinois and Wisconsin. I've spent time up there, Chicago area.
You used to have the nickname Hitchhiker Tom. How did that come about?
Well, actually, when I came down to Austin, Texas to live here like 12 years ago or something like that, I lived right off the side of the lake, and I'd like walk down there with my board, some gas money. There were even times where I brought tanks of gas down to the dock, and I'd just see if people would, what they were doing, see if they'd give me a pull. And generally every time I went on people's boats, they were really stoked because they'd never seen anybody like throw down on a wakeboard. So it was cool. I got addicted to going on people's boats and getting them all stoked out on something they hadn't seen.
So that's pretty sick. So for all of you guys complaining that you can't afford these $100,000 boats, go stand on the edge of water with a couple tanks of gas and see if you can get a pull. And how long have you been wakeboarding?
Well, I've actually been wakeboarding, I think like 23, 24. I started when I was like 12 or 13.
That's pretty crazy because some of the other kids I have on the channel, you've been wakeboarding longer than they've been alive, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. So since you've been wakeboarding this long, how does someone get started back then?
Well, actually, we got a wakeboard that had a VHS tape that came with it, and Bill McCaffrey, who's actually the owner of Alliance Multimedia, he taught me how to wakeboard through a VHS tape player.
For those of y'all that don't know what a VHS is, it's actually something that you would watch before a DVD, and I'm sure some of you kids don't even know what a DVD is, but yeah, basically it's this tape that you shove into a box. It's plugged into the back of your TV, and it plays videos on your TV screen, and when you're done you actually have to rewind all the way back to the beginning to watch it again. So besides this VHS tape that got you started wakeboarding, what kind of like wakeboard videos did you watch back then?
Well, like the first one that got me really stoked was called Shafted. There was a original one called Shaft that got me really stoked, watching Parks, Rob Straharek, and a bunch of dudes just shred. But I think like 12 Honkies was sick, and they had a lot of like wakeboard VHS tapes actually that like had like themes to them, where they had like a story to them, which were pretty cool.
And what's your favorite trick?
My favorite trick is definitely like a backside 180, like double grab it weird or something.
What's your biggest weakness on your wakeboard?
Definitely doing any sort of like mobs, like flips with handle passes. I can't really do those, so yeah, technical tricks.
Woo! Who are the riders that inspired you early on whenever you started wakeboarding?
Like Parks Bonifay, Eric Ruck, the Vandal, that's Randall Harris, or like maybe Keith Lyman, a bunch of dudes. Too many to name, honestly.
And currently, who are kind of like, oh, my board's on top of your board. Currently, who are your favorite riders to watch now?
Right now, I don't know, it's hard. Boat Cable, I'd say Boat, Mossy, Cable, probably Trent Stuckey. On the female side, probably Claudia Pignini or like Megan Ethel for Boat.
Boat or cable?
Probably cable. I just love the accessibility of cable. Get more people into the sport. It's so sick.
And if you guys don't already know, Tom can rip on the boat as well, so don't just judge him as only cable rider. And he sells boats, so if you're looking to buy a boat, hit him up. Woo! Do you have any other hobbies besides wakeboarding?
Yeah, I like to edit videos. Y'all probably seen some content, just get creative. I flow a little bit, like rap, not much anymore. And then hang out with my cat and my girlfriend pretty much.
Boobs or butts?
Definitely butt. Definitely butt.
Nose press or tail press?
I'm gonna go, I like nose presses because like the capability to like nollie out of it. I'm not really very good at tail presses, so I think it's cool. Props to the people that can do a good tail press.
What are your goals for the future inside the water sports industry?
I just want to find any way to grow the sport. I think just get more people accessibility to the sport, whether it's like boat or cable. Just giving people an opportunity, because I think we're all super blessed to be able to even get on this wakeboard anytime we can.
Kickers, rails, or air tricks?
I'm pretty old, so I like to hit rails. It's a little bit less risk sometimes, and then I love hitting kickers, but you know, I don't really do air tricks much.
Yeah. Flips or spins?
Well, everybody knows I don't do flips on the cable, so probably spins out here. And I think it's cool with wakeboarding, like how you can rewind it, something you can't do in snowboarding, so it's kind of a little different.
Stylish tricks or tech tricks?
I'm gonna go stylish. It's easier as you get older to just work on your style, and I mean, it just kind of separates yourself. Everybody can do the same tricks really, so like how do you do it a little different, make it your own?
Who is your normal riding crew?
I don't really have a normal riding crew, honestly. I go to the park by myself usually, but all the friends and the vibes are usually at the cable parks here in like the Austin area. So yeah, pretty much whoever's at the park, everybody's cool, I feel like.
Wakes each or oh come on man?
Definitely oh come on man. I guess we don't see as much wakes each anymore, so I'm definitely think oh come on man's hilarious.
Contest riding or free riding?
I like free riding. I think it's more of an artistic expression with the way you film and edit, you know, the footage and stuff, but it's cool to see where competition riding is going at the same time.
What's your least favorite trend in wake?
My least favorite trend in wake is probably when people do the butter, like spin butter stuff, and it just looks really sloppy. Like obviously there's people that do it really well, but some people are doing it and I don't know about it.
What's your least favorite trick?
Rayleigh, definitely. I'm not into it because I feel like our sport is kind of going after snowboarding on a lot of the styles of tricks. Not saying we're trying to be snowboarding, but that trick just doesn't look cool to me. But it looks cool to chicks in a boat that are getting drunk, I'm sure.
What are your plans for 2022?
I've been talking about doing like a documentary of my like journey in the sport of wakeboarding changing as I went through it. Maybe I'll actually do it this year. Stop procrastinating.
And last but not least, who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank my family for throwing me in the water, kicking and screaming when I was 5 years old to ski. Thank my family here in Austin, Amy, my love, my little black cat, Jasmine, and then obviously Ronix Wakeboards, because I wouldn't be riding without them supporting me, and Follow Wake, and all my friends that actually hold the camera for me. I thank you for doing that and riding with me.
That's gonna be it for Tom today. He absolutely killed it. So yeah, make sure you go check him out on his Instagram, YouTube, all those socials. I'll leave that in the description below. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment below what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future. And remember, I'll be uploading a video every second day forever. So make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.